carries fermented cassava and it's gotten from cassava. And the botanical name for cassava is...
In March 2020, the first school's closure in Nigeria occurred due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The federal government, in a bid to ensure that education in Nigeria is not greatly affected, have once again called for schools' resumption under strict adherence of safety protocols. In Lagos State, pupils and students have resumed the second term of 2020-2021 academic session and are seen to be complying strictly to safety measures. Yewa Junior High School welcomes the crew with a song on specific safety measures to be taken. The Commissioner for Education, Folashade Adefisayo, in an interrogative session, briefs the children in different schools on the importance of staying safe while encouraging them to focus on their studies.
Please stay safe, leave your mask on all the time. Okay, it's for your own safety and for the safety of everybody around you. What else should you do? Somebody tell me, what else should you do to ensure that you keep safe? Yes, my dear.
We should wash our hands.
You should wash your hands as frequently as possible. Whenever you touch too many things, whenever you go out to the bathroom, you wash your hands. We are still going to more private schools, obviously, but the one we've been to, we're quite happy with what they've done. Yeah, and the public schools, despite the larger population, the larger campus, we can see the deliberate effort to ensure that they meet the COVID protocols. Our public schools, for now, we are doing a phased resumption. So today, Mondays are GSS 1 and GSS 3. SS1 and SS3. Tomorrow is GS2 and SS2. That's in secondary. In the primary schools, they've split them into two. The COVID-19 is very much here with us, and I want to advise parents and all that we should all mask up. It's very sad when we are walking on the streets and we see that people are not wearing their masks. The mask is a primary source of protection for you and for all the people around you. So again, I say, and to parents too, when your children are leaving home, insist. We notice they walk on the street without the mask. Once they enter school, of course, we will not allow them in without the mask. But once they are out, they take it off. We want parents to please cooperate with us. Let us all work together and stem the tide.
The Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Abosede Adelaja, who also monitored resumption in some schools, shared our observations with Education Report on TV.
The federal government directed that schools should reopen on January 18th. And here we are just to go around to make sure that our schools are compliant, to make sure that things are put in proper places so that COVID or no COVID, we will have good academic session that is hitch-free. In all fairness, the majority of the students are having their mask on, the teachers, the environment is neat and serene, and the whole place is well organized.
Schools administrators and students expressed readiness for resumption and promised to adhere to all the health and safety measures required to ensure schools stay open.
We were speculating whether the parents will release their award. The students turned up, the teachers' punctuality was good, and I came around 6 a.m. here and we received the students en masse, and they turn up. We have the classes, we are still using staggered system. So we have GSS1 and GS3 on grant. As they're coming in the morning, right from the gate, I'll tell them, your face mask, these are our children, put it up, don't remove it. I pass the instruction. And when they're in the classroom, we make sure that we created distance and don't touch yourself, wash your hand, and they did everything.
It's very great seeing resuming because I've been expecting this for a very long time. We're supposed to resume on the 4th, but because of the corona period, so we have to resume late. They make sure we all follow the safety guidelines of the coronavirus. They make sure we use our mask before entering the school. We wash our hands. They provide hand sanitizer for us and every other safety guidelines. So, and our class also, we are able to observe the social distancing and every other measures you have to follow. So they are doing very great about that. And we promise them that we are going to ensure that every safety guidelines will be done as expected. We are going to use our nose masks, social distancing will be observed, and every other things they want us to do, we are going to do it.
Primary schools visited have a good turnout in all classes, and the pupils are well prepared for the term, adhering to COVID-19 guidelines and exploring the new Eco-Excel teaching and learning methods.
This is a special period, so we need to enhance our monitoring system. That is why we have deployed all our board members, all the education secretaries, the basic education quality assurance officers to go out and monitor what is happening across our schools. And as we can see that COVID-19 safety protocols are strictly adhered to. When you want to enter, they take your temperature. We can see the hand washing, centers, hand sanitizer, soap and all that. Equally, we can see that all the pupils and the teachers are with their face masks. So I can say I'm very much satisfied with what is happening in many of the schools I visited.
Before resumption, SUBEP and our AGA, they've made arrangements. They've given us 2 infrared thermometers to take the temperature of the children immediately they enter the gate. Not only that, they also gave us buckets with tap where the children can wash their hands. All these things have been put in place so that these children will be safe from this pandemic. And not only that, when you visit the classes, you see that they are well separated. They are well distanced from each other.
The state and the SUBEP, including LGA, they are trying so much to see that the protocol of COVID-19 is observed.
Assemblies of any sort have been banned, and the shift system for the public schools is still being maintained as different classes resume on alternate days.